And we're live. Stand by.
Hello.
Oh, stand by.
Standing by.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Standing
Standing
by.
by.
Standing by. Could you just stand by? Is that all
standing
right?
by. What?
Oh, what's happened?
What are we standing by? I'm standing. I'm sat by. I'm sat. I'm. What's happening?
Why are you so zoomed in? What are you wearing?
I can't. Mark, I'm wearing a Halloween costume, man. This is what I thought we said. This is what we were meant to. This is what I'm wearing a Halloween costume, man.
Am I supposed to be wearing one right now?
Well, I thought we agreed that we were going to wear a Halloween costume. What's going on, man? Why can you only see part of my body? What's happening?
I don't know what's going on there. Why are you so zoomed in?
I ain't nothing.
What's happened
I ain't
there?
done nothing or no one.
Oh, I'll fix it in a bit. Don't worry about it. You can stay zoomed in. You're gonna take that. You're gonna leave the mask on all the time.
Well, I'm gonna leave it on until you or one of the viewers knows what game it's from.
Are you from that game I've forgotten the name of? Undertale.
No.
Grim Fandango.
Well, no one's gonna be able to see it. Yes, it's from. I've pulled out a little bit so people might be able to see it a bit better.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me
far too zoomed in.
Let me fix you.
Okay.
How's that? That's made it worse.
I think, yeah, you've entered some kind of, I don't know, it's like Inception now.
It's some sort of quantum realm. This was working earlier. This is classic. You try and,
basically, what's happened here is some kind of hilarious community. Oh, there we go. That looks better. Is that better?
No, that's not better. It's the classic thing where it works when you set it up the first time, and then you try and fix it, and it's utterly balked.
Yeah. But,
why has it done this? Oh, it's fit! Yay!
I don't know, Mark.
It's done
Is
it.
it there?
It's there. I'm
Excellent.
guessing.
Well,
my guess is Grim Fandango.
It is indeed the lead character from Grim Fandango. Gashed it, Mark. That's what I've dressed up as. I thought, you know what? It's a spooky character, but he's not. He's in the game. He's not that spooky. But he's a skeleton man, which is innately a spooky. It's a point-and-click adventure game by the makers of Psychonauts, Double Fine, and yeah, well, it was originally by LucasArts, but I could argue with details about Grim Fandango, but that's what the costume is from. Also, how's the quality of my connection? Is it terrible?
It's a little bit. It's a bit wobbly.
It's a bit wobbly,
but that's okay. All right, I mean, we'll I recommend taking the mask off and getting all nice and close mic'd.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Maybe there he is.
Oh God, it spooked you. Here we go.
What's going on?
Hi, everybody. I don't know. Things are
rapidly
collapsing all over the place. They're rapidly going terrible. Mark, do you wanna load up? Do you want to load up the game? I think I'm going to restart my internet because it's gone really terrible. So I'm going to do that real quick.
Is that going to fix it?
I would have thought so. Or the alternative is I switch over to. I tell you what I'm going to do. One sec.
It's a good start though. Strong start.
It is a strong start, but things always need to start somewhere, don't they? Okay,
well, I've got a gin and tonic, so I'll get through this.
Okay, well that's good. I hope everybody is doing well that's watching / listening right now.
I'm gonna eat some fudge.
I mean, ooh. Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see how we're getting on. How are you doing, pal? You all right?
I'm okay. I'm all right. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the memo about dressing up. So, I mean, I could put a dressing gown on and go Jedi. That helps. It's not very spoopy.
It's gonna. Anything helps at this point, Mark, because I'm sat here like a mug. So yeah, the dressing gown would be an improvement, to say the least. Is my audio coming through fairly clear,
Yeah, you're
regardless
fine.
of my terrible choppy video?
You're all right.
It might also be because I'm also watching myself, like a version of myself within a version of myself. So that's probably also confusing.
True.
My eyes somehow. So we decided to start doing a bit of video stuff, didn't we? We've so far only done the world of audio, and only showcased our vocal expertise. But now we thought, why not try and do some vids and
it's our first
show
venture.
people. It's our very, very first venture. So yeah, apologies if it's a little bit, choppy, a little bit ropey. But we've got some things. We've got some cobwebs to blow out. Make sure that everything is working to a vaguely good standard. So yeah, hopefully it works out and we have a good fun time. Do you normally celebrate Halloween in any kind of way, Mark?
Nope.
Not really a Halloween man.
I'm not a Halloween man. No, not really. But I've seen some pics of you in the past dressing up as various things. So you clearly enjoy the season.
Yeah, it's mainly that I just like dressing up, and
Right.
I don't really want to. I don't want to give the impression that my efforts tonight is a good reflection of my dressing up abilities. I normally put quite a lot of effort into it and will really go all out.
Yeah.
I've done some. I did a very, very questionable Mr. Mime a few years back for a Pokemon themed event, and I mean, Mr. Mime as it is a pretty. He's out there as a character and someone who people have. Well, I don't want to. Yeah, people think he's paedophilic. And I went ahead and dressed as Mr. Mime, and yeah, it didn't go down too well. But yeah, I love getting into costume, putting on some clothes, and making a bit of effort. I don't really care about the Halloween. The concept of Halloween. I don't really buy into that.
Sure.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this fudge and gin and tonic combo is not mixing in the mouth that well.
No, that's not. It's not a known combination, really, is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that away. That's not worked, to be honest.
I would say, I reckon fudge, a nice red wine.
I think this fudge by itself with a glass of water would suffice. This is too much.
Oh, okay. So you're just ruling out booze in general. That's fine.
Yeah, but on this occasion, I'm going to stick with the booze over the fudge, if that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, it's totally fine.
I'll stick
totally
with
fine.
the drink. Hey, so the pod went out today, and I had some audio issues, which hopefully aren't happening now. I've no idea what happened. I was very disappointed when that.
Well, I
listened
listened to it, and I thought you did I listened to it and actually thought you did a really good job, all things considered.
Cheers, man. It sounded genuinely really awful. I had to spend a lot of time trying to fix it, make it audible. Don't know what happened.
What do you think went down?
I'm not sure. I think I got a dodgy cable or something somewhere. But yeah.
That old chestnut.
Yeah. But yeah, one of our features, if you're new, is something called MVL, which is Most Valuable Listener. It's where we celebrate a member of the community who's gone out, and it's a way of sharing the podcast. So if whoever goes out after an episode has gone out and quickly shares the podcast to 5 of their friends and tags them in on Facebook or Twitter or wherever, you become MVL of the next podcast, Most Valuable Listener, and you get a free jingle. And that last jingle and MVL title went out to our friend Jiggy. Should we play them the jingle if you haven't listened to the episode already?
Yes, it did.
Oh, you've frozen. I can hear you.
Oh, heavens no.
But don't worry, you've frozen.
Please.
You've frozen in quite a dashing way. Just turn off your video and come back.
Oh,
Oh, he's back.
sorry, I don't know what happened then.
Anyway, should we play this jingle and?
Yeah, go on. Oh, yeah. Have you got the ability to do that?
Yeah, just play it on my desktop.
Oh, that's incredible. This is the future, guys. Well, this is. I don't know if anyone remembers the show Tomorrow's World, but the whole concept of that show is leading up to this moment. Mark, I need to play audio live for all of you. Mark, let's hear what you've got to play.
Sure. I just realised you're not going to be able to hear it, but
that's all right. I know what it sounds like.
That's true. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Jiggy, just get jetty. I would play somebody could beat you in any race.
Yep, that's correct.
Jiggy, just get jetty. Games he's finished plenty, and oh, wipe that smile off your face. Wipe that smile off your face.
Jiggy, Josty, Jetty, everybody.
Nice.
Yeah, I can imagine that it was really great.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, man. Yeah, so that was for Jiggy. So if you want one of your own, go on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, Facebook, tag us, tag 5 of your friends, get the MVL title, get a jingle. Because why not? That's just the weird thing that we do.
Yeah, if anybody has kind of had the desire throughout their life to have a end about them, this is a way of achieving that goal. Just tell a measly 5 people about our podcast, and you will get yourself a jingle.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm itching to get into this game. I want to get spooked. I feel like it's Halloween. I'm got enough spooks in me right now.
Fair play. I'm going to start up the game. I'm going to switch your stream over, Bellum, so you can see what's going on. So excuse me while Bellum's camera goes a bit awry.
I'd like to see the game, please.
So we'll give you that, which hopefully you can see that.
Support from Norden. Excellent. Yeah, we're game. Already looks pretty spooky. Yeah, let us know in the chat if you're a fan of spooky games or if you have any spookier games to suggest than what we're about to play. So this, just so you know, this is Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Let me know how the volume.
Which I've never played. I've never played it before. Oh, it's good, man. I can also sort of adjust it at my end too.
Sweet. Yeah, I played this maybe in so the game came out in 2010. I maybe played this around 2012 or something, around that time.
Yeah.
It's probably the game that got me into horror as a thing. Yeah, I wasn't that big on them before, and then I gave this a go, and I was like, well, this is just great. It's like such a different experience.
Now you'd recommend it.
Yeah, this is amazing. I definitely recommend it. It's been a while since I played it, so I'm not going to remember anything. So I'm probably going to get spooked all over again because it was a long old time ago.
I'm already seeing a flaming torch, and that's telling me this game is not set in the 1980s or any time before or after that. We're talking, it is probably going to be set in, 1972?
Can't remember. Should we find out? Normal,
I reckon,
please, because I don't... Hard mode... don't fancy it.
Mark, I'm just going to go grab a bottle opener, but please feel free to adjust the settings, much to the delight of our viewers.
Don't forget.
You're going to miss the intro.
Mustn't be
You
forgotten.
muppet.
The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is I am Daniel.
My name is I Am Daniel. I'm sure it's not just Daniel. He's tripping up all over his suitcases and accoutrements. He's spooked and the game hasn't even started.
Here I come. Here I come.
Here he comes.
I'm back.
So you missed a little bit of intro. Sorry, I'm going to catch Bellum up because
no.
he left. The intro was, it sounded like he was stumbling over lots of like suitcases and stuff, and he was just like, "Focus! My name is Daniel from Mayfair," and he's like trying to remember his name and stuff. Hence Amnesia.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah. Am I able to?
My stream, I've lost the stream by my end.
Have you really?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, there's nothing, it's a loading, it's like a buffering thing. I can see it on my phone, I'm watching on YouTube, I can watch it, but I've lost you on Discord, sadly.
Oh, okay. Let me check what's going on. Is it just buffering away?
Yeah, it's now says stream pause while it's buffering, and now the stream has ended.
Oh, yeah, no, I did that. Hold on.
Viewers, just so you know, this is like I said, this is our very first time trying this kind of thing. So
It's,
if there is
it's
any,
complicated, all right?
it's complicated, and
Oh,
also
man.
we're used to doing stuff on the rival streaming app beginning with a T, and we're trying it out on YouTube for a good laugh.
Thought we'd give it a go. You know, there is so
Hey, I
much.
can see it now. Yeah.
Sweet. There is so much motion blur. It's making me sick. Sorry, this isn't very spooky, is it? But I got to turn that off. It's horrible. Radial blur. A special kind of blur. You will need to restart. Okay. Well, I'm not restarting. So, but blurry it is.
I've had to stop the stream as it just straight up isn't working.
Oh no.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like internet vibes, but
As in, was it running at all?
it started and then instantly stopped.
That's fun. I suppose you'll just have
Yeah.
to. Oh, I know what I'll do.
Yeah.
I'll stream it on there. Just let me know if you should get sound still. We'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's working.
Oh, sick. I can light a candle.
I don't have sound, but I can potentially live with that.
Oh no. Absolute lack of spooks for you.
Yeah, not ideal. Yeah, this is you can see that this is quite an elderly game.
Well, the motion blur really is helping, if we're honest.
No, I'm just thinking is, you know, in terms of textures, etc.
So what do we got? Health, all good. Sanity, crystal clear. Got a journal. I got one tinderbox. I don't think there's any point in looking at it yet.
I hope the viewers at least have some sound to enjoy.
Oh, they will.
Iggy says, like the worries masks top I wore for the TV show. Don't hate the players with the pop a cappella group the Sons of Pitches, of which I am a part of. So yeah, that's the story there. Haven't got a lot more to say about that, but got it for free from doing a job with in a hip hop panel, music-based panel show called Don't Hate the Players.
Lots of breathing and spooky vibes at the moment. I'm just walking around picking up tinderboxes, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, if you could describe the sounds and the sort of what's going on
So
in the
there's-
soundscape and sound effects, that would be great.
There's a lot of spooky wind outside, my own footsteps, and the sound of spooky breathing.
Great stuff.
Oh, footsteps. That aren't mine.
Well, that's never good. Why are you just having the chat up? So
Oh my gosh. Spoopy. The game kind of took over there and had a little, had a moment.
I want if at any point anyone who's watching is quite heavily spooked, we should. Oh, the stream's ended.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Oh,
I'm trying to get you sound.
yeah. Oh, I've got it now.
Wee.
But the game is totally still and frozen.
Awesome.
It's got the menu. Yeah, if anyone in the chat gets spooked heavily at any point, I want you to write the words, I'm a scaredy boy, or if you're a girl, I'm a scaredy girl. And then followed by the poo emoji, a little turd emoji.
Can you do that in YouTube comments?
I think so.
So this has like a
I'm
system.
gonna have to quit this.
Is it not streaming to you?
Oh, nah, it's just the menu, man. It's just frozen.
That's so weird.
Oh gosh, what a clusterfuck, eh, guys?
How do people stream, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe in the future at some point I should invest in something in which I can connect an Ethernet cable to the router or something to try and help. But
Yeah.
but right now things really ain't going to plan. Let's just say that.
Is it still booked for you?
Yeah, big time. I mean, it might be the case that you just need to take this stream and play the game, man.
Oh.
Because there doesn't seem to be any way of me watching and hearing at the same time, which is not in terms of an experience. I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's not Prime, is it? I feel like
you just keep playing for a bit. I'm just going to Google something and see if there's something I can do to make things better.
good luck. Hey, listen, you got to try things to fail at them, right? Is that the something like that? That is extremely windy. Do I need anything? Why is it giving me Xbox controllers? I unplugged my Xbox controller. Hey, listen, I'm just going to tidy up.
Can you give me an alert of some kind if you get spooked? Just please give me a heads up if you get spooked somehow.
Why?
I just need to know when you get spooked, man. I don't see you as the kind of person who gets very often. I
Well,
don't see you as someone who gets spooked.
we'll see. Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. You can at least see it, right?
Yes, I can see it now.
How do I use
I'm
this?
drinking a delicious Weiss beer from Aldi, by the way, which is going
Ooh.
down very nicely.
Oh, press F. Ahaha.
I just pressed F when you said it then, and I don't think it did anything.
So
What's in this room?
That was for me.
These pink things on the floor. Any about them?
It's
Pink.
it's like a
Is it blood?
no, it's like a bit of a guide. I think it's to just help you through, you know. Oh, pick that right up.
So you're telling me it's not blood?
Oh, I can throw things. Can I not open this then?
The light coming through the windows is really nice. Is that ray trace?
No, it is not, my friend. The game's too old, and so is my graphics card.
I'm rocking a terrible ping right now. I can tell you that.
Well, at least we know. At least we know streaming for you is potentially not on the table.
But it's weird because I did it. I've done it before from here, and it was great. So
yeah,
I'm a bit confused. There must be something going on. I wonder what it could be.
Well, I've had an audio cue for something.
30th of August, 1839.
It'll be this.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort.
Yeah, it
to
does
put
just
things
seem
right.
to just be a problem
God willing,
with Discord.
the name Alexander
So I'm
Brandenburg
wondering if
still
there's
invokes
another way we
bitter
could
anger
do
in
it.
you. If
Yeah,
not,
we'll look it
this
up.
will sound horrible.
'Cause
Go
if
to the
we did
inner
something that
sanctum,
wasn't Discord,
find
I reckon
Alexander,
it'd be
and kill him.
delicious.
His body is old
currently,
and weak.
it is
and
not a
yours,
thing.
young and strong. He will be no match for you.
Might also be that
One last
MacBook,
thing.
and
A shadow is following you. It's a
Jordy!
living
Either way, this is-
nightmare,
either
breaking
way, this is
down
not
reality.
making good
I
entertainment.
have tried everything,
It's
and
not
there
really
is
worked
no
out,
way
but
to
hey,
fight back.
we'll go till
You need to escape it as long as you can.
we'll go till 9, shall we?
Redeem us
Okay,
both.
yeah, that's good.
Either that, or we can kick you off the stream.
All right.
And play some Apex.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I could just hop off. Because I've got to find a solution, man. Got to find a solution as to why Discord is making my MacBook just kill itself.
I got some sanity for doing that.
Ew. Something we need in our difficult lives, especially in these torrid times, is some sanity that we can ingest in some form.
Yeah.
This reminds me of just watching this game. Reminds me quite a lot of the time where I sort of ran around
Alexander,
an old
is it
abandoned
inside
sort
the
of
castle?
holding nothing but a lamp,
Bring the lamp.
which
You've
I
been
am
to the
off
refinery, have you not?
want to do.
don't
I
believe
do
I have.
often.
Is it connected to
just,
the-
just for a laugh of a
What did
weekend?
you call it?
And this
The
looks a lot
inner
like that.
sanctum.
Lovely castles.
My
Looks
most
like
precious
Hereford.
I'm really enjoying that you're talking all
It
over the
lies well
cutscene.
beyond the refinery. In
Mark, I
fact,
don't know what's going on.
it
Not only
lies
can I not
beneath
hear
the
any,
very
not only can I not
stone
hear
of
anything,
Brennenburg.
the picture is heavily pixelated, so things aren't looking great from my end.
I can probably
What
improve
what
that.
went what went on in the old cutscene just then?
It was like I wasn't listening because I was listening to you. To be honest with you, it was just some old bloke. I don't know.
Some lad having a laugh about something probably to do with Lost.
Yeah. Roaches, they're hissing at me.
Oh, that's interesting.
So one thing about this game is like it's all quite physicsy. So like you pick up stuff, you open doors by like clicking and dragging your mouse.
Yeah.
Apart from that door, which has dropped my insanity to a slight headache.
Oh. That's what you experience in daily life. Does that mean that you're somewhat insane?
Yeah, maybe. I guess so. You could always try using a Discord server rather than hosting a call or just using audio.
Oh.
If it's taxing your bandwidth, it might be that. I mean, it might be that. I mean, your internet's not good anyway, but it might be that the reason I can't figure out how to give you audio as well as video at the moment is because it can't. Discord can't take from the game source because OBS already is.
I mean, my internet is good, which is the thing I don't understand.
I think it's your
like,
computer that isn't good.
Yeah, I think that's because they've got a MacBook Pro. I'm really not trying to boast here, guys. I've got a MacBook Pro from about 2017, and it struggles. Basically, when I'm doing a call on Discord, about 50% of my CPU is being used, which isn't great.
Oh joy.
So basically, the door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square.
Ooh,
Great
there's some
carpet, by the way.
There's some
Great
hissing.
carpet.
There's some screen tearing. There's a piece of paper.
16th of May, 1839.
Just
The
start
unflinching
streaming on
African
Discord.
sun
It's the
has
best streaming
continued to
software.
plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until
That's
dusk.
what Jiggy
It's,
said.
How Professor Herbert managed
definitely
to
a
find the
Mac
location
problem.
in these
I
vast
agree.
plains of nothingness
I
remains
think it's a
mystery
Mac
to
problem,
me.
man.
When I asked him about the tomb again,
Don't
he told me about the
Macs
legend of Tin Hanar,
Play well
the
with
mother
anything
of
that
us
Apple
all.
doesn't make.
An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help
Basically,
feeling
the long
there's
and short
more.
of it.
Later that evening, we uncovered
Which
a
is
passage
good
beneath
for
the dunes
Apple,
leading
but
to a
bad for
sand-covered
me.
stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the
It's
way
3 bloody
late
pages.
into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men
That's a
into
D.
the
I thought that was an O. I thought it was
hoping to reach
Oannual's
the burial
Oiry.
chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from
No,
me,
it is.
the dig
That's what it
should
is.
yield something interesting to
Okay.
take back to London and the
Oannual's
British Museum.
Oiry.
It's all voice acted, by the way. I know you can't hear that.
What? Oh, damn it. Something about these textures and graphics really reminds me of another game that I've played. I'm really trying to. Do you know the release date of this game by any chance?
2010, but I don't know the date.
Okay, well, yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I would have been very impressed if you knew the date. Yeah, it really reminds me of something. Just the lighting, the shadows, and the textures. I'm trying to find something.
How do I? Oh, shit.
Fortnite. That's what I was. That's why I was thinking of Fortnite.
Right. Right.
Yeah, Fable. Great shout, Geordie. It does look a lot like Fable. It's that sort of very highly saturated vibe. I mean, the hand that pops up when you try and do anything is pretty spooky as it is.
True.
So,
There's
and
lots
it's
of weird,
very
spooky
much-
noises going on. I gotta say. Oh, fresh shirt. Anybody?
I'll take a fresh shirt. I could do with a fresh pair of pants when that
17th
next
May,
scare's gonna come. Whenever it's gonna.
1839.
If you
Today,
find some.
I took some men and
you got some
ventured into
fresh
the
pants.
dark
You're talking
and
over
ancient
voice
passage
acting
we
again.
Sorry. Yeah,
Our
I don't
torches
know.
burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Reinstall your MacBook.
I was
yeah.
trapped.
That's the advice. Not quite sure what that means.
Reinstalling it, Geordie man. You're gonna have to. So maybe are you suggesting I drag my MacBook into the recycling bin, and then try and just re-download my MacBook?
That is how it
You
works.
gotta. You gotta realize one. I'm not a computer guy. Okay, Oh,
Sorry.
what happened?
There's just I touched the thing and then it popped.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if they, yeah, let me know what you mean by reinstalling my MacBook, because I will genuinely do that. I'm also like, there seems to be some talk online about how Discord doesn't play that well with Macs, but it seems quite mixed. I mean, this is exactly what people wanted when I said, "Come watch a spooky stream." Just me talking about how I can fix my Discord problems of poor ping. But you know what? I hope you're getting some spooks from Mark. Hey, that door won't open. It's locked. That's a scary concept. I watched a film called The Visit last night, which is a good, scary film.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I used to work for Apple, so a complete reinstall of the OS will hopefully sort it, says Geordie.
You can, but try.
I might do that after this. When I hop off at 9. I mean, Mark, feel free to carry on and stream spot, because there's nothing but to do it, as a good man once said, and you can just keep going.
Well,
I would say that I'm contributing to the stream itself, but all I seem to be doing is talking over the cutscenes and also talking about irrelevant things to the game.
There's a bit of that, but like also, we were just trying something, see if we could get it working. It's not really worked out as nicely as we hoped, but hey, you gotta do these things.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
you know what you do.
Sound. Getting hissed at.
I also. Oh really? I also. Can you play a tune?
No, I can't, unfortunately.
Okay. I also missed whose house this was and why you're in it.
You don't know that yet, I don't think. It's just like, what's my name? I can't remember. Oh, I'm Daniel, and then it's like. So one of the logs we listened to was like,
damn, Daniel,
was talking about. These walls were not like the 14th. This is not how he speaks. Of the 14th century we had seen earlier, but they seemed strangely familiar, which was very haunting to me.
Hasn't been tended to for
Anyway, there's more
centuries.
chatting there.
When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I mean, you could read the. I can read the chat. I can see the chat, so as in I could read it myself. I just would like to. I'd like to get a sense of what the voice sounded. But you'd be talking over the voice in the game, so that'd be annoying for a lot of people watching.
That's the thing.
Oh, Geordie sent me a message. Reinstall Mac OS. You can. That sounds good. Geordie, mate, you're a scholar and a gent. I appreciate that a heck of a lot. I'm gonna get that on the go tomorrow. Get that on the blend, so to speak.
Make sure to back up your stuff.
After pounding the unforgiving stone wall,
You should
what seemed
back
like
up
an
and stop having a
eternity,
go at me.
I
Thanks.
realized
Cheers.
It was hopeless.
Nice. In all seriousness, yes, I will on a hard drive.
I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus.
This Vice beer is delicious, by
That's
the way.
when I
This
saw
Aldi
a
Vice beer.
faint
I've got to.
shimmer.
Oh, it's a cutscene.
My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
My weakened body.
To be fair, it's
Oh
not
man,
too far
if I could hear this. Are they English or American?
off. English.
My weakened body.
Yeah, not too far off. I'm supposed to be playing.
Okay. Tell me higher or lower than that. I 100% can't hear the voice. I want to nail an impression of the voice.
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
The mystic light.
I reached out.
I felt
closing
myself
it with my
drawn
hands.
to the mystic
A
light.
faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers,
Impossible
endless
geometry.
deserts, and impossible geometry.
He didn't sound.
The
He didn't
next
say
thing I
it
can
like that.
remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
And now the piano's playing. How do I? Oh, that's a really weird sound effect. It's like you drop the oil into the thing and it goes.
Ooh. Sounds a little bit pornographic.
Don't know what porn. Bit watching. Anyway, where am I? Fragile but not breakable by hand. Get me a goddamn rock.
That's my Twitter bio, actually. Fragile but not breakable by hand.
Oh, that's so bright.
What?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one.
You have to be swift.
You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
If it stops,
Isn't
you'll have
all
to start
this a
over.
bit excessive?
Isn't
You
it
can
all
never
a
be
bit
too
excessive?
careful, Dan.
Never be too careful, Dan.
I'm a professional voice actor, by the way. So if anybody needs that.
I need to smash that, do I?
He sounds a bit like Colin Firth's English accent. Ah, okay.
Oh,
Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell's English accent.
This one isn't being read out. So if you wanted to, I mean, this looks like a history
Okay,
lesson.
yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, no,
damn
I've got to
Okay,
find it.
Well up.
Hold on.
Okay, here we go.
No, not that.
Okay.
That's the one.
Ulstad and Brennenberg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Ulstad, deep within the East Prussian woods. There have been stories around Hamlet and its neighbor, Castle. West forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you'll hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists of tales, and there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers.
I'm out. I'm out. The Gatherers.
The Gatherers.
That really reminds me. What video games that remind me of? There's definitely something that sounds exact like. Oh, I know what you sound like. Do you remember Fat Princess on PlayStation? No, you wouldn't. You didn't have a PlayStation 3. There was a game called Fat Princess on PlayStation 3.
But I know it. Yeah, I know it. But I didn't get it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but so the voiceover guy was literally that voice. And
Really? The Gatherers.
the Fat Princess. It was exactly that.
I'm gonna have to YouTube that after this.
I don't know
It
what I'm
won't
doing.
open. It's locked.
It's locked. Oh, there's a.
And it seemed to me you lived life like a candle in the wind.
Why am I not able to push?
There must be a way. Mark, the on-screen hint is telling you there must be a way in.
Well. So I'm looking for a switch. Oh, I know.
Oh, the old pull-out book, open door trick. Come on, we've all been there.
Apparently I have to.
Can you imagine?
Oh, God's sake. I apparently have to pull them out in order. Or pull them out all at the same time. How many are there?
Do you know, have you seen any sort of, any parchment or hints that would... That's
what I've done it.
Hey.
I think it was a more of a.
Let's go! Let's go, baby!
I'm hiding, baby.
That was the YouTube gamer reaction to getting something right. Let's go!
Blind cellar key. Which then activated a very scary sound. Here you go, mate.
What did it sound like? Oh,
Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation in public. The wine cellar will therefore be off until the matter has been the matter has been handled. Fuck! Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be, in a sense, solve both of my problems.
It's kind of like Ian McKellen mixed with Matt Berry.
Yeah, it's
Ian McKellen.
Wizard?
I'm not a conjurer of cheap tricks.
Is there nothing else in here? Consider this
A
place.
wizard arrives exactly when he means to, young Crow. Baggins!
Young Skywalker. Where am I going? I've done all this.
You underestimate the power of the Force.
a very nice house. Clem,
I'm sure it was
Clem
once.
Fandango. Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
Oh, sorry, that was a noise. Did you see the figure?
It's really... No, I didn't actually, but it's really annoying because I feel like the audio cues add to a lot of the fear.
I mean, to be honest with you, in a weird way, you're correct. I don't know what I was saying there.
in a weird way, you're correct. Just anyone who has recently joined, just so you know, the situation is that there's been a lot of hiccups in the...
Well, it's not that bad. We had a little minor camera issue where Discord decided it wasn't going to play nice. So it was showing you really close up, so I had to fix that. The second issue, which is the big one, is Bellum can see the game, but more importantly, he can't hear anything, which is not
I can't hear
ideal.
Yeah. Also, my video camera feed is moving at the frame rate of the animation of Miles Morales in Into the Spider-Verse, which is a reference to anyone.
Oh, that's a lot
like
of
that film.
Oh!
What's the noise?
Oh! Brr. I took damage, did I?
Brr. Did you take
Oh, we got a
sanity
thing.
damage?
We got a thing.
I heard
I heard the thing.
I heard the thing, but wait a second. Why did I hear the thing, but I didn't hear the game?
Oh, I don't know. I need to like.
Mark, I just heard like a spoolibing.
N-Dash just
But
described. It's a boy Gary. That's what that noise was.
Sup, Gary?
Gary's in the house.
Hey, yo,
Cheers,
it's
Gary.
your boy Gary. Minute. Yo. I was going to launch into a freestyle, but I'm going to rein myself in from that. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I would beatbox, but you'll have lag.
Yeah, yeah. His name is Gary, and he's here to stay. He's sitting in his chair while he watches us play. He's doing some stuff, and it might be nice. And when he had his tea, he might have added some spice. It might have been some turmeric or cumin. When I see the game, I say, well, don't you come in? That's a fun thing that I like to do. I'm going to drink some more beer and then have a poo. There we go. That's a freestyle that I've just done for you. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 10. So
that sounds about right.
Oh, you keep missing some awesome ray tracing coming in through the windows.
That's not what ray tracing is.
Look at that ray tracing.
No, that's not what ray tracing is. Listen, he's a console gamer. I apologize.
I'm out RT. What is it? The RTX. I'm going to shell out for that RTX 3080, and I'm going to get me some of that sweet ray tracing that you've got on the go there,
Yeah,
Mark.
man, do it.
You've sold it to me.
Do it.
How many Fs we had so far, Mark?
Oh, use the key. What does that mean?
How many times have you had to press F?
To activate my lamp. That's what F does in this game.
Oh, right. Well, basically, Gary said how many Fs we had so far, so he might have been referring to the classic press F. Let's see some Fs in the chat.
As in...
He might have been referring to that. Fails, or the reference. You know the reference I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Call of Duty. Old school.
Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinder boxes or search for other sources of light.
Who cares?
Mark,
He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
We got enough light to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow. That's what the voice acting was there.
is that actually how it sounds?
Pretty much.
I'm really upset I can't hear it.
Can't open the doors. I'm using up oil. This is stressful. Yeah, store. Give me something to. Oh, is that for me?
It's like somebody's private S&M chamber in here with the object.
Toss all this. Imagine playing this in VR. And just
Or wait,
barrels
Mark, shut up a second. I've got a better joke. This looks like bloody. This looks like bloody Donkey Kong's bloody private study with all the bloody barrels. Come on, man, give me some kudos for that. That was a good joke.
yeah. It's decent.
Straight up knocking it out of the park tonight. We are here pushing buttons. Give me some light. If you want to give us donations.
That is the thing. Oh, oil. Sick.
So talk to me about the oil. That's for your lantern, right?
That's for the lantern. So, noises. That was a subtle way of finishing the noise. That's my oil bar there on the right. I've got some little fuel canisters, and when it's out, I'm burning that oil, burning daylight. So you gotta manage how much oil you're using. That's gross. I got some footsteps over here.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
So
My
it felt-
God, Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not
Make
getting
sure
out
that
of here.
hardware acceleration.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Is that on?
So if you didn't hear that,
My name is Wilhelm, House of Gerich.
Yeah, that's right.
These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brandenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of folly of my past, and not the honors I'd been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon the slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to.
Brennenberg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into the diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour my eyes, and I can no longer... Those were Wilhelm's last words. Thank you.
There you go.
So much.
These people quite literally bursted.
Whoa.
That's what we heard there.
Many a jib.
It is Jibs, isn't it? It's not Gibbs.
I've always said jibs.
Oh shit, I've already been in it. That was a waste. Waste of a tinder
Yeah,
box.
I've always said jibs from back in the Unreal Tournament days. I always said jibs, but I might be totally wrong.
But it's giblets, not giblet. Or is it giblets? I don't know now.
I've always said giblets.
I think that is right.
Excellent.
I don't know if I should be using so many tinderboxes, but it just feels right. What is that?
Laudanum.
Oh!
Oh, there he is.
There's a creeper.
Shaboy.
How do I know if I've got wounds? Oh, health. Okay. He was a creeperman.
Said see you later, man. He wasn't good enough for hell. Right. I might have to dine and dash in a sec, mate.
I reckon we'll end it here anyway. Should we?
Okay. And I'll do some research into. I might try Geordie's advice and reinstall my entire computer because I think it's a CPU thing and not an internet thing. Because I did an internet test the other day and I was running at a pretty sweet 50 megabytes per second.
Yeah.
So I think my internet's fine. It's just because I've never had a problem with online gaming in my life. It's just for some reason Discord is shite.
Shite.
But it's very much first steps into an unknown world, isn't it, Mark?
That's the thing. We had to give it a go. We didn't want to not do anything, on this occasion, especially with people in various stages of lockdown. So it was kind of a fun thing to try and do. So we've learned that basically everything that went wrong is your fault.
Yes, yep.
So we can work on that next time. But hey, I mean, I could, we have plans to do video content anyway that is not necessarily live streaming.
Oh, big time, mate. Yeah. I think if I can't fix my Discord problems, it might be worth looking into other chat or webcam recording options, etc. Of which I'm sure there are some, but obviously Discord is the most prominent. But we'll work around it. Listen, I know we can make it work. We are two vaguely smart individuals. I am fully aware that I'm running things off a computer that, a MacBook Pro, which isn't designed necessarily for streaming.
Listen, let's build you a PC. Let's find parts from 2014 and build you a really shoddy PC that you can plug into the router and it will still be better than...
Yeah, if you could just, along with that, find fined £300 or however it's going to. Great.
We give it a go. Hey, we tried. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up there. There will be another episode of Pushing Buttons next week. If you haven't listened to the one that came out this afternoon, please go listen to that, episode 17.
Geordie has said hashtag Joe a PC. This is something I need to do. I'm also in the next few months hopefully going to be buying my own house. Currently we're renting in a place, and I don't really have a setup for a good spot for me to have as my sort of gaming / streaming / podcasting / voice acting area. And when I do get to that, when I get into that position, you know, we're gonna have a good setup. But currently things are a little bit not ideal, so we'll get there.
Slightly
ropey.
ropey.
Nice. It's a bit, ropey is the word. Gary said, "Fun stream, guys." Big smiley face. Appreciate that.
Cheers, Gary. He's a nice guy.
Listen, he's a beautiful man. But yeah, the only way is up from here. This is our first ever. We've had a lot of technical ghosts. Oh, there's loads of fireworks going on outside. That's fun.
I've got that going on as well.
Which is it? Yeah. Why is Halloween now the time that you do fireworks? It's only like a week until.
Any excuse. Oh, it's sort of November 5th, innit? Halloween's a thing.
Yeah, that's this week. Yeah, that's true.
Like the missiles.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll try and improve this, and I'll get it to work better. I'm fully aware that there's been some issues, but we will make it better, and we'll have some fun. We definitely want to try and do some hook up with the VGC boys. Thank you so much for a few of you watching tonight. It's early days for us, but we would love to maybe do whether it's Among Us or whatever it is, something that I can get involved with as well. I know there's some cross-platform games that we can play, such as Apex Legends. We'll definitely do some Apex streaming at some point. I mean, that'll work way better because I won't have to show my video and that kind of jazz. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, in the meantime, we bid you adieu. And
adieu.
And there will be more Pushing Buttons next week. And maybe I'll do some solo live streaming if this isn't going to work quite like this at the moment.
You lovely boy.
Oh, I might just go ahead and do that actually. And then
that was quite Hugh Grant. That was good.
Like really cartoonish Hugh Grant, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, until next time. See you later.
Sayonara, pals.
Bye.
Bye.